That can go there. That's not empty. This can go here. This and this can go here. Yeah, I'm in, buddy. And this can go here and then. Okay, and we should be live. Yes, we are. We're here for some insane action. Reaction. Got a bit of a headache right now. Wait, no. I dropped something. Hold on. What did I drop? There it is. Phone's off. Let's see. Who can grab pole position? My bet is Alex UK. The guy's a beast. Are they on an outlap? Okay. Well, the cat is gonna stay with that time. Let's go on board with Marky, shall we? Well, not many big name drivers here. Race, no Harrison, none of them not. But we can see Marky pushing and he's invalidated. Alex UK sets the time up. It's most likely gonna be pole position. Samba's going faster, not by margin, but big margin, sorry, but he is going faster. As he rounds up the final corner as when her goes P8. Something, and he stays P5, I think, yeah. Pumba, he rounds up the final corner now. As he heads down the straight, let's see where he can pop his car in. P4, what a lap. But the last driver left is Keiki YouTuber. Let's see where he can place his car. I'm just trying to attack. I don't think we have any of the brothers here, do we? I think both brothers aren't racing. Let's see where he can stick to Williams though. Khan TLR championship leader in P16. Kinda bottling his teammate in P17. I'd expect more from the championship leader of TLR. What's that about? Bro. Impressive pole position by Alex UK. If I can see that. This guy, I would expect way more from him. He's won every single race in TLR, F125 tier. When he comes to this league, which I'd consider a bigger league when it comes to F125 drivers, he's just... Look at the lap times. That's not him being unlucky on his laps, however. I think it might just be an issue of... Our pace is not there. He might be A TLR merchant. I'm just eating pizza whilst I commentate, by the way. With my hands this time, no fork included. So don't worry, pilota, you're safe from the Italian trauma. I only ate it with full that time because it was so sloppy you couldn't pick up. It was like full of like toppings and stuff. Can't pick it up at all. This one's good though. This one's got the perfect mix. The reason I was late to calling is because I was recording a new series for YouTube. Yeah, that's good. Well, I recorded 3 episodes. Episode 1 is uploading as we speak. Episode 2, I think it should be uploaded already. Let me check. Episode 1 is going to be uploaded in 12 minutes. Episode 2 I'll start uploading around like 7 p.m. And episode 3 will put up tomorrow morning. It's a good series. It's honestly, I've been looking forward to this one for months and months to come. So it's gonna be good. Hopefully you guys can tune in. Can't park there. Remember? Can't park there, mate. Oh, and there's another one. Gamer Boy. Can't. No, that's not Game Boy. Maybe it was. It was, yeah. Fellas. Yeah, you can't park there again. Is that Pimba again? Yeah, it is. Mate, you can't park there. Come on. Chop, chop, bud. Oh, man, Ferrari's off again. These guys. Yeah, you want to parallel park it on the gravel, please? Yeah, that'd be nice. Going off track is not the optimal racing line, in case you haven't figured that one out. And a Sauber lesson pass, and looks like he's done nothing wrong from his PV to fair. And let Gamer Boy pass. Gamer Boy. Do the little warm-ups. Shimmy, 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 yeah. And Pumba. Fella. What are you up to? Get on the track. What? Pumba. You've just been caught taking out with braking boards. You know that is penalty worthy, right? Because I'm gonna check the race. If the penalty boards aren't there, that is a penalty worthy. Because some people, the fast people, they don't use the racing line. So if there's no braking boards on track, that could be what is he doing? Pumba. Risk. Yeah, this is definitely something that's penalty worthy. I'm just gonna be clipping that real quick. Save recent gameplay. Save. It was lovely last. I'm just gonna do 3 minutes and I'll cut it out. But yeah, that was definitely penalty worthy. Taking out the braking boards and then taking out the car. That's ahead of you. I think. Because Devil's Cupid. Oh no, Devil's Cupid also pink. Let's do interval. Let's do gap to leader. Position change. Telemetry off actually for a start. Lap data enabled? Yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slides out and away we spunk and off we go off the grid spots as the Alpines gets a lovely start here. Devil's Cupid on the flyer here. Again 2 positions. Down the inside everyone goes. Round goes a Haas. Round there's a pile up. Oof. Jesus. And wide they go. Many collisions, many wing damages, many ghostings. Sam on the fly as there's a V carb and a Red Bull in the wall of Markey. I'm gonna assume that I don't know. I think the Red Bull's gone out safely now. Maybe no. I think it was real cabbage, wasn't it? But what is going on here, round the back? Williams now fighting for key positions here against the V carb. V carb goes off track, and there's contact. And it gains up to P11. Red Bull is missing a wing. Red Bull has no front wing. And Red Bull goes off track now as they go free wide into that corner, making it look like it's esports when Jarno Opme went round the outside. This is crazy. Winter Talk with the start of his life, P18 to P8 in the first lap, as Cosmic goes down the inside of Conjure here. And has he made a move? No, he hasn't. The Ferrari's going into pits now as well. Red Bull staying out. I think there might be some beef between the Red Bull and Ferrari. Never mind, Red Bull of Pumba is in. Cosmic pushing at Williams a bit wide, I think. I didn't look properly there. Harrison's messaged. I agree. They've had a massive fall off. Every season of PRS, Red Bull in either 24 or 25 was the most dominant team. 24, they won the Constructors' Championship every season. 25, last season, they were very strong. As Williams, did the Alpine get damaged? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Was that Kiki YT or? Yeah, it was. Red Bull though, the fall off has to be studied. Over the last few seasons, most dominant team in the F124 tier, always near the top in the F125 tier as well, fighting for podiums and even the occasional race win. Where's Red Bull now? They're in P16 and P17 with Pumba on board. Yeah, I don't know how Abdu snuck into P5, by the way. He's not fast around Bahrain. And that's me saying that. And that's how you know it's bad. I'm faster than him in Bahrain, arguably. Conjure, 3-second penalty. No surprise. TLR Merchant, they use casual track limits there, so I'm not surprised. As the Carlos tries to grab P9 here from Cosmic. On the inside, this is lovely battling. The Ferrari's having some issues up top. And he's gotten the position. And now he's going to hunt the Ferrari down. He's going to try poach on him. He's got the DRS, the Ferrari doesn't. He isn't able to do that, but the Ferrari clearly having some problems here. The McLaren looking at a faster car, running a bit deep into that chicane bit. Alpine wanted to seize the opportunity, but had no chance to seize it. As we head now into the late sector 2. On board with the Carlos here. Can he get a move on Winter Talk? Winter Talk missing the DRS. The car ahead is 3 seconds. Down the inside goes the Carlos. He's going to try down the inside again. Bit of a nudge there. And the Ferrari loses 2 positions. And the Carlos gains a position. I'm just going to check the gap intervals now. So Alex is leading by 1.2 seconds now. Sam, I'm going to say this again. Sam is an excellent driver. I said this last week, and I'll say this week. Oh, not last week because I wasn't there last week, but I said this in Suzuka when I was last commentating, and I'll say it here again. The guy's consistency is outrageous. He's when I commentate, he's not really ever in any sort of collision or, you know, something that could ruin his reputation as a driver. But he's very consistent. He pumps in good lap time meters, yeah, that means that are competitive. He gets out of trouble nicely. Or was it Suzuka? No, sorry, not Suzuka. Was it Astra when I saw him? Suzuka or Austria, one of them two. Boxed by 141, got 3 second penalty. I don't even know if there was a player that was racing as that. If I was Williams in this position here, I'd prioritise Kiki Whitey. Would love to join, but my seat is gone and I'm poop at Bahrain. Yeah, fair enough. If I was Williams here, I'd prioritise Kiki Whitey because he is the faster driver, as we've seen in the race right now and in quali. And also, Kiki Whitey is an ATLR track limits merchant because here we do something called strict track limits. Yeah, and Gamer Boy is retired. It looks like he's just retired on track, really, just pressed the retire. Yeah, it is. Not a crash or anything. Did I see Williams going side by side? Jesus. I just said that they should prioritise Kiki Whitey. What do they do? The opposite. They're prioritising battling and they're losing loads of time. They have potential for points. Now I doubt they'll get into the points. Personally, I'm meant to be a Williams reserve driver. But with this commentating gig that I've brought up this season, which is way more fun than driving in my opinion, I'm not going to be doing any commentating. No, so driving. Unless we get another commentator that's probably better than me. And not Williams, the Alpine spins around for another Ferrari in the pits. When is F123 tier starting? As soon as possible. I need to make the channels, hopefully this afternoon. And then we need to figure out in the admin channel day and the time. I suspect it'll probably be on the weekend during a late time, like maybe Saturday, quite late. And if not, then it might be just a weekday, like I don't know, random here, Tuesday for example. But it's not going to be late like 8 PM, it's going to be quite early on the days. So if it's Monday to Friday, it's going to be 6 PM or earlier. If it's Saturday or Sunday, I reckon it's going to be past 7 or 8. Marky, 3 second penalty. Oh, God, trying to think, where could there be action? There's action up here, that's for sure. For P2 here. Sam Jab versus the Cat. The Cat has surprised me this season. I did not suspect him to be such a consistent driver. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a race win this season. The Cat. Because he's just been so consistent. I don't know if he won Australia, I don't think he did. But I feel like he got quite unlucky in Australia. Why is he's driving on the white line? Okay. This is good pizza. I have it so often though, it's a chicken. I got this question, yesterday. If I was put on like death row, so I had, had to have my last meal. What would I pick my last meal to be? And that got me thinking. I was like, whoa, that's difficult, because it's not easy to pick a meal. But then in the end, you know what I said? Like one of them Texas barbecue, like briskets, proper juicy, something like that. Because I've never had one before and I've always wanted to try it. I haven't had lobster as well. But I feel like lobster would be just like similar to shrimp. And shrimp isn't the type of meal that is my go-to meat. Like, okay, shrimp is good, yeah. But I think I just like having meat in my mouth more than fish. So like, I'd definitely go Texas brisket over lobster. Like a juicy Texas brisket against a buttery lobster. Never had both those meals before. Never had one or the other. But if I had to choose one, I think I'd go for brisket, yeah, because I feel like it just, I don't know, it's just such a good food, I reckon. It'd be good, I reckon. Yeah, because a good Texas brisket, like when you think about it, they just make it so tender, so juicy, and tender meat that's juicy and packed with flavor like a brisket like that. I can just imagine how tasty that'll be. Uh, Sam Jab's in the pits, where he did start on soft, so yeah. Personally, my favorite tire to start on, no matter the track, no matter the conditions, if it's a long race like this one, always mediums for me, because they just give so much flexibility. If they wear out too fast, go hards. If they manage really well and you can drag them on for a bit longer, maybe think about softs for a second stint, you know? It's just a flexible tire for first stint. Because if you go softs, you only got one option. Pit early and either go mediums, which might run out their end, or go hards, which might slow you down a lot. If you start on hards, you only got one option. Pit late and either go mediums or softs, and you don't know which is going to be better. If you start on mediums, you can either pit late, pit early, or pit in the middle. It's perfect tire to start on. We're on board with Abdi right now. Well, let's go to Marky, because he's in a battle of his own for P8. Alpine, gonna try seize an opportunity as Kiki YT is in the gravel. I don't know what's happened there. I'm gonna suspect there was some sort of tension between the two drivers of Williams, and yeah, that's gonna be my suspicion. Yeah, they just went off track, but I saw them in about, they were like way off, overshot a corner. Abdu gained a position because his teammates pit. Vic Splash against McLaren. Well, his teammate really, with Carlos. I'll be honest here, a safety car this lap would benefit the Cats so much here. Speaking of which, the driver coming in first is also the only driver without a teammate. Fair enough. Yeah. If you, so the schedule for now for what's happening in my chest. No, don't tell me there's actually gonna be a safety car now. Don't tell me I jinxed it. Because he stood still, which means he's probably binned it. No, he's retiring the car. Here I thought we were going to get some sort of dramatic scenario. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. Talk about ego on the way in the pits. Someone came in hot, Abdu, trying to make their overtake on runner with the Sauber. No can do. Is it going to be a good stop here? Yes, it is. Smooth, steady. Oh my god, I thought McLaren did a double sack. I was so scared. Conjure leading the train now. Here. I don't know. He's not living up to my expectations, you know. Because when I look at TLR, the standings there, he's leading the championship. And it's not like some, oh yeah, measly, gone a few podiums, won the race, you know, in the lead. No. The guy's won every single race. And it's like over halfway through the season. So, you know, you expect the guy to be pretty fast in F125. I have a feeling he might just be a casual track limits merchant. Because here we've got strict track limits. I don't know if they do strict in 25 TLR. If they don't, I feel like that could be a deciding factor. But at the same time, look at the way he's taking the corners. I don't know, I feel like my disappointment of the race is going to be him. He may have gained a lot of positions, but he's definitely my disappointment of the race, because I expected him to be higher with all the hype that was going around. But yeah, like, I expected him to be on par with Alex UK, maybe Abdu even, with the way he's been winning everything. But the fact that he's just cruising at a measly P9 with a 3-second penalty, and drivers ahead of him that have pitted nearly every single driver, it's disappointing. Yeah, Mercedes is having problems again. Now I feel like he'll get points anyway, because there was Cupid is. He's got the pace to overtake him. I reckon he will. Marky's even faster. I think Marky will overtake him. But can Marky make a gap? Actually, no, we're gonna have penalties. Carlos gets a penalty. No. Honestly, Carlos is one of those drivers you just have a soft spot for. I don't know why. He's just one of them drivers you have a soft spot for. Like, it's just enjoyable. Yeah, that's how to sum it up. Can Marky get past Conjure? No, I don't think he can. Then obviously lap, Mercedes has retired on track and they're in the pits. Yep. And that's also blocked the, I was going to say blocked the chance of his teammate pitting. But his teammate's already pit. Alex UK leading by a margin and a half. 10 seconds. Damn. Alex UK's just, he's so fast. Prime Harrison for his current Alex UK. Two drivers are beasts. I think Alex edges it and he wins. I'm sorry. It has to be said. Red Bull. You guys disappoint me. I used to drive that team. I won championships in that team. And now they're having 1-2s. But it's on the reverse grid. I don't know. It's disappointing to see. Really. You want to see this type of commentary in Sky Sports, by the way? Big back way reading. To be fair, on the series I was recording for YouTube, I was eating all of that, like all the way through recording. And I was like 3 hours of recording, and I'm still eating because I can't stop. I can't stop. I don't know. It's just because I'm ill. I'm trying to get as many nutrients as I can into my body to try and remove it. Vix sends a little dummy. I'm feeling rather Williams fell for it. As round the outside. Can he get the move done? Sticks it around the outside. It takes a long way. Hello. On the inside he has a Williams. Oh, what a move. Well, Williams tries to fight back. Can he do it? I don't think he can, you know. Round the outside into this corner, maybe? No. McLaren secures himself with a heck of a move. From Williams strikes back. What? And like the V-carbs are trying to get mixed up in the front here. Unbelievable. Oh, that was very close there for contact. And now Devil's Cupid is gonna have a run at Conjure down the next straight. As Vic's Flash gets overtaken by Marky, I think, on the straight, yeah. Contact there between the Alpine and the McLaren. Can he go down his side? Maybe. No. Prime wave would have sent it and he would have made a move. But you're not prime wave, so. It's just me, or did he open that DRS really late? Conjures hasn't pitted, has he? Yeah, he has. Everyone's pitted. Pumba twice. My driver of the day. Oh, contact. That was inevitable. Conjure's not going to make it to the end on the softs, I'm just saying. He's going to drop down the pack later. And there's damage on the V-carb again. As they exchange positions, rightfully so. Without damage, it's going to be difficult to fight with Williams. My driver of the day so far today is this guy here, Mercedes. He's my driver of the day because he's such an enjoyable driver to have on track. Like, look at that. He's having clean battles here. Little nudge to inside. That's a clean battle there by him. And like, he's gained a good few positions. He's definitely my driver of the day for today. Control, pitting. I told you the softs were at last. I told you. He's fitting softs again. For 13 laps. They're not going to last. 14 laps. Buddy. You're not going to make the softs last for 14 laps, okay? You get 10% per lap, at least. Buddy, you're not going to make the softs last 14 laps. If he tries to, he's going to get a puncture lap 26, 27 maybe. Mark my words. He's going to get a puncture. He's not going to make the softs last. I'm sorry. But now this opens a window for V-Cups because they've got wing damage. And they could pit and come up P11. Yes, there'll be quite a margin behind, but with all this battling, I have a feeling they could catch up before the final lap, especially if Marky pulls in a stellar defensive performance, but at the same time, Marky, he's extending that gap. And rightfully so if you want points. I feel Devil's Cupid might actually pull in a defense there. He knows how to put in a shift. McLaren, he's got like a nice little green and black helmet here. I like it. I like what we're working with. As he's got a straight line speed, I'm gonna go past him. The Alpine's too far behind for move. I have to guess a 3-second penalty. Any DRS here for him? I reckon so, yeah. I just want to know, what was he trying with that wing there? He's pit again. At this point, buddy, just you're going hard. He's got no hope. Sam Jab gets a 3-second. Oof. Not going to affect him much though. Still going to be on the podium. Marky putting a shift here. That was stupid. Let's see when he opens the DRS again. Okay, this time he doesn't flap it. That's weird. Why was it flapping earlier? That made no sense. It was like, I don't know, it was like when you blip on the throttle, try to do the center throttle technique. It was weird. Anyhow. That was stupid though. Gonna have DRS on this straight. Slow cornering. Yeah. Well, he opens it without an issue this time. The McLaren though stays ahead. This might be it for him. Drum off though. The drum off is going to try pounce on the Sauber here. I reckon we see drum off send on the inside. Not here into a left-hander, but into a left-hander after the DRS zone here. So yeah, drum off's going to send in the next corner, I reckon. We'll see a little drum off dive to the double D. No double D, he's gonna stay ahead. Double D, drum off dive, drum off dive bomb, I guess. Of DDA really, drum off dive bomb Alpine. Alex UK's in the pits. Alex, is he just bored so he wants a side quest? Is he bored? Is he that bored? And he's pitting for hards to go on again. I mean, the race is a two-stopper sometimes. But he's gonna be behind Sam, one of the greatest defensive drivers this league has seen for a long while. As Jomoff sends it, and I predicted it, just in the wrong corner. Let's go on board with... Actually, no, let's stay on this battle, because the Sauber's going to try to fight back. Is he going to dive down the inside, maybe? No. Okay. Bit of rear tapping there. And I think the Sauber, the mediums are looking slow, yeah. This could be two stopper for medium runners. What tyre is everyone on? Where is it? Detail. Tyre, yeah. So the cat is on hards, I reckon he'll go to end. Sam's on hards, he'll go to end, I reckon. Alex to end, Drama to end. He might pit again. I don't know what his time management skills are like, but he might have to. Abdu could stay out on hards, yeah. Carlos could stay out on hards. Marky can stay out. Vix can stay out. Cosmic, I don't know. I reckon Cosmic will pit. Devil's Cupid has just pit now, so I reckon he will stay out to end. And has he fixed that wing? He hasn't. Oh. That's gonna be key. He might have changed something in downforce. Pumba, if he wants to try gain a position, he's gonna have to stay out. Conjur's gonna have to stay out. This Red Bull might as well just retire from racing. I'm sorry, when you're in a lap behind B30, the penultimate last driver, who's just pit, you're doing something wrong. I'm sorry. Cosmic in the pits now. You listen to my advice. I'd go hards personally, or mediums. I'd go hards, yeah. You got the benefit that he won't run out. He's at mediums. What am I doing? Well, I'm just on board with Alex here to see where he can end up. Because the cars ahead are that well pit. Alex UK versus Sam. A duel of racecraft, as some might say. Sam knows how to defend, but he's not going to fight it here. Because he's went in the pits. Wait, he's went in the pits? That is an interesting choice. Renher's in the pits. I can understand that. Sam's at mediums. Abdu's in the pits now. He should have stayed out. He could have dragged him onto the end. I would have. It just costed him 10 seconds. And we've got yellows for Pumba. Oh god, this is unpredictable. Sorry for yawning. So Alpine's got most hard to watch. Okay, Israeli stuff. Alex UK is just a beast. Sorry, I'm sorry. He's just a beast. He cannot be stopped. The cat can win. I believe. I believe in El Plan with Aston Martin. The cat, if he just keeps pumping in those laps, and when Alex comes behind him, if Alex does, then if he just defends like his life depends on it, the cat could win and pull out the upset of the season, I reckon. And I did say he can win, but I did not expect it to be this race. I expected it to be a different race because this looked like Alex could have it in the bag. This is going to be key. I'm going to stay here. Oh, this is going to taste garbage, won't it? Oh, yep, 100%. Alex is only closing in by 9/10 lap. Never mind. I jinxed it. Over a second. Oh god. He's gonna make it 2 in a sec. The Alex is on his way, watch out. He closed it down by 1.2 seconds this lap. Not a good start to day. Ah, cat. We're doing too much. Take it easy, bud. Oh no. He's over revving this lap. Marky, by the way, I said if V-Carb can play their cards right, Marky can be in full banger. He's in full banger. Yep. Alex UK closed in by 2 seconds that lap. Around 2 seconds. Because of the cat and his mistakes. Just don't do anything stupid here, please. Big normally, turn in, yeah, good. Easy does it, bud. Yes, that's it. Oh, he's chasing, that's for sure. He's eager. Oh, Alex with the over revs, okay. He's gonna have DRS. I was gonna say, are we gonna be in for a tight battle? But if it stays as is, I doubt this is gonna be a big battle as Abdu gets another penalty. Hold on, we could be in for battle. Alex sends it down the inside. The cat trying to fight back, and he does fight back. For how long? He's got the toe. He's got the inside. Oh my god! He's kind of forced onto the curb there. Not much the cat could do there. Forced onto that curb by Alex UK. That was very unfortunate. What's the time? 5:07. Okay. Don't tell me real cabbage is about to get double lapped by Conjure. Another shot by the way, he's still the bottle of the race. Disappointment of the race, this guy right here. Many obvious reasons I've stated before. The gap is 1.7 seconds, yeah. He's won. There's no battles on track. This is literally the closest gap we have. Hold on. I'm going to see, is there any voice chat I can join? With any of the drivers? Let's see. Nope, not there. There's not any voice chats here. Oh, wait. Oh, we got Harrison here. Harrison's not racing, but Harrison's always a vibe. Hello. Well, we decided to join you because there's no action on track at the moment. The closest gap we have between drivers is 2.5 seconds. Yeah. DB. Who's that? Ah, yeah. I thought he could razzle to be fair. The cat is a splendid driver. He'll get one this season though. He will. Oh yeah, I know. Haha. Imagine. Oh yeah. TR. Oh yeah. Dutchess League. Speaking of which, TLR, which is Ahad's league, we have an F125 tier, and the tier leader in the championship is Conjure, and I thought he's gonna be fast driver, you know, because he's won every single race of the season so far, and we're already over halfway through the season. I thought he's gonna be rapid, you know. The guy he shows zero pace in quali, and in the race he's even worse. He's P30. Let's just say this: Red Bull is getting lapped by P13, and Red Bull's P14. Let's say that. If we do an interval gap to the leader, somehow the Red Bull is closer to the leader than he is to P13. Unless that means 11 minutes and not 1 minute, then I'd be damned. Nah, he's a few laps behind. He's about to get lapped by the Williams, as you can see on stream. Yeah. Smelly boy. Speaking of the Williams, this is the guy. I had high hopes for him. He's won every single race in that league. Yeah, I was like, you know what, he's got to be fast if he's doing that. He's got no pace. I'd win everything as well, mate. Because I'm not P13. I know, like, I'm not P13 worthy in this race. If you look at our drivers here, it's realistically, I'd be fighting for P7 because I'm around Abdu's pace in Bahrain. So imagine how good I'd be in that league and the Red Bull. I thought Red Bull was off tracker for a sec. Um, so imagine how bad I'd dominate in that league. If he's winning every race and he's P13 and I'm around P8, P7 worthy and he's lapped, by the way, this Williams, I'd be winning every race by a lap. And that's disappointing for me to say because the biggest margin I've ever won a race was ARL Qatar when I won my first championship. 50 seconds. What was that? Mid. Like me. What? We actually have battle. Yeah, I'm actually half decent in the wet for F123, but in the dry I'm mid. It's such a good game, man. It's honestly so peak. You know how much I love F124 and how fast I was on 24, but in terms of personal preference for pace, and not for pace, Marky has a puncture. He's got a puncture. He was running like, he was running like P5, maybe P4. Yeah, he was running a brilliant race. I said someone will get a puncture on like lap 16. I said watch it in like lap 27. Someone will get a puncture. It's lap 28, well it's 27 for him, and he's got a puncture. Oh my god, he has to box. Because he's got 2 laps left, because for him it's 27 still. Because Alex is so far ahead. But it's popped up as 28 on the screen. Oh no! He spun in the pit lane. Oh god. Oh yeah, that tyre is gone. That tyre is gone. It's like popping and popping. Yeah, 100%. I know it was lap 28 because Alex has started the final lap. Unless Devil's Cupid passed him when he got a puncture, and it's been 50 seconds. So actually, he might have gone with a puncture on lap 27. Marky, well, he's on the softs now. Don't know, don't know how much firepower we're gonna give you, buddy or pal. But yeah, unless someone ahead gets a puncture, commentators curse about kicking on Abdu. Watch it. No, please, please, please. Please, Abdu, get a puncture now on the straight and DNF. Yeah, just, I don't know, fling. P6, I don't know. The cat has a 3 seconds, but it doesn't matter. He's at 8 seconds ahead. Well, we've got 5 people watching. Cowabunga. Devil's Cupid still in battle, eh? Wait, is anyone here that I think could get a puncture in the top? Let's see how old are his side. Yeah, they're 9 laps old. Devil's Cupid has the most chance, I reckon. They're on hards though, they're on hards. I doubt it, and also it wouldn't mean much because like around the final bits. Yeah. How? Yeah, Devil's Cupid has the most chance, I reckon. He's been on them for 11 laps. No, Alex UK. I think this is like second or Alex UK. I think this is second or third race win in a row. He's won Suzuka. I don't know what was last week, right? And then this week he's won again. He's won in the Mercedes. I don't know why he drove last week if he did. Abdu gets another 10 seconds. Unserved penalty. Pumba. Marky is in the wall. Yeah. I know Pumba. To be fair, Pumba got in. Oh, I know. Formation lap. Because Pumba was taking out the braking boards and then he attempted to spin Marky because they were P3 and P4 in quali. So on the formation lap, Pumba was just ramming, brake checking, going off track. Huh? Oh, God knows, I don't know. Lindblad? Jeez, didn't know we had an F1 driver. He slipped. Ha way! Alex has slipped on the podium. Way! Yeah. You know what I'm surprised about? I've had a podium on every single F1 game I've ever driven. Because I've done F1 23 and had one podium there, which is Bahrain in my second ever season. It was my like 12th race start. And then F1 24, that's self-explanatory. I've gotten many podiums and wins there. And then F1 25, I've gotten a podium in Spain in this one league. And then I got a podium in Belgium in the sprint race, but that was a massive performance. Like I was racing against like Lyso and that type of lot, and I was leading most of the race actually. Lyso overtook me, I think, like near the end of the sprint race. So I was putting in a stellar race there. I've got salt on my phone screen. Splendid. Oh yeah, because you're winning everything, aren't you? No, you know why you're winning everything? Because like yours truly isn't racing. I'm just that fast. I'd guess. Huh? Nobody's talking to you but Abdu. He's got echo as well. Yeah, I'm muting this guy. I muted Abdu from my headset because he's got that echo. Like I love how I got it invite by the way. Um, yeah, you know what? Yo, stop tagging me. I've got I've got 14 pings from Abdu and Marcy alone in PRS. Leave him. God forbid, he has to because I've got it on digital, which means he has it as well because we share like a thing. An invite would be nice, by the way. I'm still streaming, by the way, so you could like watch my POV. No. Ha 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 ha. Flipping poopy.